Hi guys! З вами подкаст «Більше, ніж англійська» та його єдина творчиня та єдина відповідальна за все, що ви почуєте людина. Я, Аліна. Перше, що я хочу сказати, це трошки розповісти вам про ідею подкасту. Я викладачка англійської з більш ніж 8-річним досвідом роботи. Також в мене є освіта в області когнітивістики, тобто я щось розумію про те, як ми вивчаємо мову, і щось розумію про те, як працює наш мозок і як він засвоює інформацію. Ідея цього подкасту була в тому, щоб створити подкаст для неносіїв англійської, але створити умови, в яких ви зможете занурюватися в мову. Тому подалі, після цього маленького інтро, я почну розмовляти англійською. Я буду в цьому подкасту розповідати свій погляд на деякі речі, історії свого життя, свої плани на майбутнє та те, що відбувається в моєму житті. Також, якщо вам буде цікаво дізнатися про мене більше, ви можете перейти в мій інстаграм _Angle, та побачити щось про мене як людину та спеціаліста докладніше. Також в описі до цього епізоду та наступних епізодів ви можете перейти за посиланням та потрапити на мій BuyMeACoffee. До кожного подкасту я планую створювати PDF-файлик, в якому ви зможете знайти скрипт до цього подкасту, тобто повний текст. Це допоможе вам, якщо ваш рівень англійської ще недостатньо добрий для того, щоб зрозуміти все, що я балакаю тут. Також до цих дієслов я розробила декілька завдань, які допоможуть вам запам'ятати новий вокабуляр. І ще ви там знайдете посилання на quizlet. Це такий застосунок, який допомагає вивчати новий вокабуляр в інтерактивному режимі. Я також всі фразові дієслова та ідіоми, які я буду використовувати, внесла туди, створила для вас ваше посилання. Там будуть карточки з англійсько-українським перекладом. Дуже буде зручно вам вивчити і зробити це прослуховування подкасту не тільки цікавим та приємним, тому що вам сподобається те, що я буду розповідати, але й також зробити це корисним. So, let's begin, guys. I decided to name this podcast Listen to This If You Feel Like a Failure. And the first question that I want to ask you, have you ever scrolled through social media looking at people's life who seem to be thriving in ways you've only ever dreamed of? Lives filled with luxury, popularity, and experiences in places you can't even afford a coffee. I guess we all have. I've been there too. And today I want to share a snippet of my story with you to dive you into the context of my life. I was born in 1998 in a small city in Ukraine. I was not from poor family and not from rich family. I think it was like average, and 99% of my classmates were the same. For most of us, a simple treat like going to a pizzeria or cafe was considered a luxury. Also, we were visiting Crimea once a year, so average Ukrainian family. And life was ordinary until 2014, when the war at Donbass shook our world. I was 16, and that was the age when choices had to be made. Like, I needed to choose where I wanted to get my bachelor degree. And that was a decision about the future that in reality was out of my hands. Finally, I found myself studying in a city I hadn't chosen. Like many, I took odd jobs to make ends meet, from standing on the streets, handing out flyers, to selling ice cream. Then I moved to teaching English to small kids. And I swear, every job was a step towards independence. And then, in what felt like a leap of faith for me, I started an Instagram blog. Now, guys, I won't sit here and tell you that it was an overnight success, because it wasn't. But it's another story. So now let's skip a couple of years. Maybe I'll tell about them in next episodes. Let's move to 2022, 24th of February. When a whole-scale war started in Ukraine, many were moving to European cities. And I moved to Baku, Azerbaijan. I moved here with my friend and started living with her family. So it doesn't sound like a fancy, cool, or a successful story, agree? And I felt like I was going against the tide, making choices that didn't align with what social media portrayed as successful. Frankly speaking, I felt like a failure. 25, No family, no house, no home, no a lot of money, no successful Instagram, no success in general. So, what is success? Let me speak out on this idea a little bit. I think that in most of the cases, being successful means that you are achieving your dreams and goals, you have a lot of money, have cool friends and amazing partner, and of course, you are enjoying your life to fully potential. And we see the examples of those people on social media, or we think we see. When we start to compare ourselves to people who are successful, we are likely to overlook two things: unfair advantages and the iceberg illusion. On social media, we often only see the good things in people's lives. It's like looking at an iceberg. We only see the top part, not what's below the water. The road to success has many ups and downs, but we don't always see that. Like, look at me. If you go to my Instagram, you will see a cheerful girl who has many students, who's working hard and loves her job. But in reality, you're listening now to this story that I'm feeling like a failure. So the reality is that we just see the good times and we forget that life isn't a race and everyone has their own path. And it's not good to compare the start of your story to someone else's middle or end. The truth is that everyone has their challenges, different challenges. Let's move to the concept of an unfair advantage. An unfair advantage means having something special that others don't have, which helps you do better than them. It could be a special skill, more money, some helpful friends, where you were born and where you live, or even how you look. It's called unfair because it gives you a big edge over others. Knowing and using your unfair advantage can help you succeed or to be noticed more easily. The good thing that everyone has something special about them. Moreover, the unfair advantages play a vital role in shaping your life and your journey in this life. While success requires dedication and hard work, it is naive to assume that everyone starts from the same started line. We all have unique circumstances, opportunities, and challenges. Some have more privileges, while others possess sheer will and determination. Let's get real, guys. Life isn't fair, or at least life isn't always fair, but every one of us has something special, our own unfair advantage. I mean, look at me. Was it cool that I grew up in a not-so-rich family, right where a war was about to start, just as I was hitting my teen years, actually? Nope, not cool. But I discovered my own strengths. It's empathy, kindness, and a real love for my job. This might not be the look at me type of strengths people show off online, but they've been my rock, especially that time when I had to stay with a friend's family for a year. It taught me that success isn't just about hitting goals, but also the people we bond with along the way. Getting to know and use your unfair advantages, that's a really game changer. It's all about figuring out what you've got and using it to get where you want to go. Everyone has something unique, whether it is from your past, your skills, how you look, or who you know. And here is the saying: everyone has something. Believe it. Maybe you didn't grow up rich, but you've got grit or see the world in a cool, different way. Or you come from different cultures, or you're great at telling stories, or you just get people. All these, they're your secret weapons. Guys, here is a heads up. While it is awesome to know and use your strengths, we've got to keep our feet on the ground. Being proud is cool, but being arrogant? Not so much. It's a key to remember that using our advantages should be about doing good, not just looking good. Also, knowing what makes you special is just step one. You've got to keep growing, keep learning. But I'm not here a teacher to teach you these things. If you want to be taught, come to my lessons. So the conclusion I want to bring here: the next time you're on social media feeling a bit down, remember, everyone's journey has ups and downs, and they are not always showing it. Every tough moment, every job, every choice you make, it's all adding up to make you, well, just you. So thanks for letting me share a bit of my story with you. Remember, the tough times teach us just as much, if not more, than the good times. Own your journey, appreciate what makes you special, and believe in the power of your story. And of course, keep safe.